The Warrior Games were established in 2010 as a way to enhance the recovery and rehabilitation of wounded, ill, and injured service members and expose them to adaptive sports. The Games encourage them to stay physically active when they return to their local communities and inspire and promote opportunities for growth and achievement. I was honored to be able to compete in the Marine Corps trials in March, which is basically the tryout for the actual DoD Warrior Games. Unfortunately, they have been canceled this year. It was going to be held in San Antonio, Texas. Now, unfortunately, it is not even being held till next year due to COVID. What you see me doing right here is I'm actually practicing for powerlifting. So what I have is a condition called spondylolisthesis. Basically, I have spinal fractures on both sides of my L5-S1 and slippage between those discs. It causes me extreme amounts of pain and sciatica. I also deal with fibromyalgia and degenerative disc disease. All this was a result of a fall during a hike PT in the mountains of Camp Pendleton. I was not even able to walk on my own 2 years ago, so the fact that I was able to do this and be here in the moment and participate in these adaptive sports and be in a competitive environment again as an athlete was so special for me, and I'm just really thankful for the experience. If it wasn't for extensive therapy and help from the trainers at Wounded Warrior Battalion, I would not be at the level of functionability that I am today, so I'm super thankful for them. I can't believe how much I'm still able to do, and I'm really just trying to live my life as best as possible. I do live in chronic pain, and not a lot of people can see that because I'm not strapped to a wheelchair, but the fact that I have gone from nothing to being able to do stuff like this is absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, I still can't run, I still can't do high impact things, but being able to participate in these adaptive sports has been so good for my mental health even, as I struggle from major depressive disorder and anxiety, and it's helped me so much getting active again and getting back into being an athlete. I was a 300 PFT, 300 CFT Marine, and going from that to having a broken back and not being able to move and having other Marines look at me like I'm a piece of crap was awful. It was horrible for my morale and overall mental health, and finding, Wounded Warrior and being there and getting rehabilitation there has helped me so much in regaining my mental strength and my physical strength.
Second heat, stand by. We'll be entering the rowers. Yeah. First heat, up off the rowers.
Oh shit. There's puke bins.
Yeah. She's hitting on it. Oh, Jesus.
It's a real life experience.
So this competition is the rowing competition. I competed in 2 of the events, which is my 3rd out of 4 adaptive sports that I'm doing in the entire Warrior Game trials, Marine Corps trials. So I competed in the 1 minute where I got 300 meters, and then the 4 minute where I got 1,028 meters. I placed first in the 1 minute, and then the 4 minutes slipped away from me by 0.07. So I placed second, which is totally cool because the badass woman I was competing against was a collegiate rower. So I'm honored to even be near her in competition, especially in a sport where I've never really competed or trained before. Rowing 100% kicked my ass. Literally, it takes my breath away every time, doesn't matter the distance, I swear. Today I have my powerlifting and seated volleyball competition. Today, the seated volleyball prelims and then my powerlifting finals. So I've been going to practices all week and stuff, and I'm really excited to compete today. It's all organized by weight class and stuff, so we'll see how I do. I'm super excited. My mom and my sister came out to support me because my husband is in the field for the next 2 weeks, so I'm super excited just to have somebody out here to support me, and I'm thankful that my mom and my sister were able to come out, so I'm really excited to have them there and just see me compete, and yeah. And this morning I have my powerlifting competition, my final powerlifting competition, and I'm super excited to compete today. My opener is 143 pounds, which is like 65 kilograms, I believe, off the top of my head, and then I'm shooting for 150. So we'll see how I do today. I'm not sure if that's what's gonna happen. We'll see. Like, I fatigued my muscles a little bit yesterday because I had practice in swimming, rowing, and seated volleyball, and then like later on we have the prelims. The Warrior Games is for like wounded, ill, and injured Marine from all over the world. Like service members from all over the world come together, whether you are dealing with mental illnesses, physical illnesses, or a combination of both. And it's based off different categories. Like, I won't be competing against amputees, so to speak, like kind of like that, like your injuries ranked. So I'll be competing against somebody with an orthopedic spine issue or something along those lines, based off the category. So I'm super excited for today. I'm very thankful that I'm able to do something like this, because not everybody gets to do this or have this opportunity. So I'm just really thankful, especially like now that I'm getting out of the Marine Corps in the next like month and a half. This is an awesome last kind of experience to have in the Marine Corps, and something that I'm going to really hold like dear and near to my heart. So super thankful for that, and yeah, I'm really excited. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to be a part of the Warrior Games, because I haven't been able to be competitive or do competitive sports since my back injury almost 2 years ago. So being able to compete in this environment with fellow injured people is really so special for me. I've been an athlete all my life, so finding something where I can still embrace that part of myself is absolutely priceless to me, as well as everybody else that was there. As you can see, my legs are literally strapped to the table. It makes benching so freaking hard compared to normal benching, but it does give your spine like stability, and that's why like the Paralympics do it and whatnot, or the Invictus Games. But it does make it very hard to get your lifts done, trust me.
On deck is Savannah, rack height 16 inches, 68 kilos.
Start! Press!
And the gold medal to Savannah Glenben, Team Wounded Warrior Battalion West.
So I had played volleyball, like normal volleyball, played it in high school, played it in college for a little bit, and it is absolutely nothing like seated volleyball. Seated volleyball is extremely hard, but it's an absolute blast, especially if you have to play it adaptively. And I had a really fun time doing this, but unfortunately we didn't stack our team, so everybody had a chance to play. But the Georgians, like the country of Georgia, brought their legit like amazing Paralympic team, and they absolutely smashed us into the dirt. But it was an awesome experience being able to play, and I don't regret it at all. I think it was a blast.
Hey. Them biceps though.
We're about to do our last practice before the big rainy moment we're gonna have tomorrow. So we'll see how this goes. This is not the suit that I will be wearing tomorrow. I'll be wearing a wrestling singlet. I'm not even kidding, man. Like, literally. Isn't it the ugliest thing you've ever seen? Wrestling singlet, yes. Ready? This is it, y'all. Going out like this. I feel like I look like a whole ass turtle with a swim cap on, like, and not the attractive kind of turtle, like an actual turtle. I just can't. With the goggles, man, it's just bad. So swimming is really where I dominated, and I took home gold in the 100 freestyle, the 50 freestyle, the 50 backstroke, and 1 silver in the 50 breaststroke, just because I just didn't pace myself correctly, and my goggles actually fell off my face during the 50 free, as you guys can see here, but I still finished strong. I'm still really proud of myself. I lost my contacts in the water, and I was trying not to run into the lane lines, but I still won, so I'm really proud of myself for that. And yeah, it was just an absolute blast. I'm so thankful for my experience with the Wear Games and for everybody that has put this together for Marines like me. I think that it is so beneficial, and it truly, truly means so much, and it was an amazing experience, and I will never forget it.